English Leap Podcast.
Learn easy English with Speak English Like a Pro. Hey, English learners, welcome back to the English Leap Podcast, your cozy place to learn easy English through real-life conversations and real feelings at the same time.
Yeah, welcome back, everyone. And I want to open today with a question that might make your stomach drop just a little.
Starting strong.
Imagine this. You are in a foreign country, a new city, and you wake up one morning and something does not feel right.
Your head is pounding, your throat is burning, your body feels heavy.
And you know you need to see a doctor.
You find a clinic, you walk in, the receptionist looks up and says, "How can I help you today?"
And suddenly,
Your mind goes completely blank.
not because you are not intelligent, not because you have not been studying, but because nobody ever practiced this specific moment with you.
The words you need are not the words in your general English lessons. They're different, specific, medical, clinical, and they need to come out clearly and quickly in a room where getting it right actually matters.
And that feeling, that moment of blankness when the stakes are high and the words will not come, that is what today's episode is designed to prevent.
Because today, we are walking you through a complete, real-life doctor's appointment, from the very first word to the very last goodbye.
We are going to act it out as a full, natural dialogue. We are going to pause and explain the key phrases along the way. And by the end, you will have the exact language you need for one of the most important real-life conversations in English.
Not someday. Today. You will have it today.
And here's what makes this episode different from any medical English lesson you have seen before.
We're not giving you a list of medical vocabulary to memorize.
We are giving you the whole experience, the feelings, the questions, the answers, the examination, the diagnosis, the prescription.
The full conversation as it actually sounds in a real clinic with a real doctor.
So that when you walk into that room, in English, you feel like you have already been there before.
Because in a way, after today, you will have.
This is an A2 to B1 level episode. The language in the dialogue is clear and natural. Everyday English that real doctors and patients use in real appointments.
We will pause throughout the dialogue to explain the most important phrases, and near the end, we will have our word tour with 10 essential medical expressions that you can use immediately.
Before we begin, one small request. If this podcast is helping you build English for real life, please like this episode and subscribe to the English Leap podcast. Every like and every subscription helps more learners find us.
And in the comments today, we want to know, is there another real-life situation in English that makes you nervous? A job interview, a bank, an airport, a school meeting? Tell us. Your comment might become our next episode.
Okay, let us set the scene.
You are in an English-speaking country. You have not been feeling well for several days. You called the clinic, made an appointment, and now you're sitting in the waiting room.
Your name is called, you walk down a short corridor, you knock on a door.
And the conversation begins.
In today's dialogue, I will play the patient and Mia will play the doctor.
Dr. Mia, I have been waiting for this moment.
She has been practicing her serious doctor face all week.
I absolutely have. Okay, let us begin. Come in. Please have a seat.
Thank you. Good morning.
Good morning. I'm Dr. Ellis. It's nice to meet you. Now, what brings you in today?
Well, I've been feeling pretty rough for the last few days. I have a headache that will not go away, my throat is sore, and I just feel exhausted all the time.
I see. And when you say exhausted, can you describe it a bit more? Is it just tiredness, or do you feel weak as well?
Both, actually. I wake up in the morning and I already feel like I haven't slept. Like no matter how much I rest, the tiredness does not go away.
And how long has this been going on?
About 5 days now. It started last Sunday. I thought it would pass, but it's just gotten worse.
Okay, let's pause here.
Already so much useful language right from the beginning.
The very first question, what brings you in today? This is the standard opening question in almost every English-speaking doctor's office. It's a gentle, open question. It means simply, why are you here? What is your problem?
And the natural way to answer is to list your main complaints immediately. Don't wait for the doctor to ask specific questions. Just tell them directly, I have a headache, my throat is sore, I feel exhausted.
Notice the phrase, I've been feeling, not I feel, but I've been feeling. This is important because it tells the doctor this is not just today, it's been happening continuously for several days.
I've been feeling exhausted. I've been experiencing pain. I've been having headaches. These phrases immediately signal to the doctor that something ongoing is happening, not just a one-morning problem.
And notice, I thought it would pass, but it has gotten worse. This is a very natural and important thing to tell a doctor. It tells them you waited, you hoped it would resolve it on its own, but it didn't. In fact, it deteriorated.
Deteriorated means got worse over time. Your condition deteriorated. Very useful medical vocabulary.
Okay, let's continue.
The headache is the worst part, honestly. It's almost constant.
Can you describe the headache for me? Where do you feel it, and what does the pain feel like?
It's mostly at the front of my head, behind my eyes, and sometimes it spreads to the back of my neck. The pain feels like pressure, like something is squeezing my head.
On a scale of 1 to 10, with 10 being the worst pain you can imagine, how would you rate it?
At its worst, maybe a 7. It's not unbearable, but it makes it very hard to concentrate on anything.
Has it affected your vision at all? Any blurred vision or sensitivity to light?
A little sensitivity to light, yes. Bright screens bother me more than usual.
And have you taken any medication for the headache?
I took paracetamol yesterday. It helped for a few hours, but then the headache came back.
Okay, let's stop here again.
The description of pain section. This is so important because the more specifically you can describe your pain, the better the doctor can help you.
Location. Where is the pain? Use these phrases. At the front of my head, behind my eyes, on the left side, on the right side, in my lower back, in my chest, around my stomach.
Type of pain. What does it feel like? Sharp means a sudden stabbing feeling. Dual means a heavy, constant ache. Throbbing means it pulses, it beats. Burning means it feels like heat. And pressure means something is pushing or squeezing.
These describing words are powerful. They're the difference between saying it hurts, which gives the doctor very little information, and it feels like a dull, throbbing pressure behind my eyes, which tells the doctor a great deal.
The pain scale, 1 to 10. You'll hear this in every medical setting. 1 means almost no pain. 10 means the worst pain you've ever felt. Be honest. Don't exaggerate. Don't minimize. Just describe your actual experience.
Unbearable. This means impossible to tolerate, too painful to endure. If your pain is unbearable, that's important information. Tell your doctor immediately.
Blurred vision. When things look unclear, not sharp, as if your eyes can't focus properly. Sensitivity to light means bright light causes pain or strong discomfort.
And medication. Always tell the doctor what you have already taken, the name of the medicine, how much, and when. This helps them decide what to prescribe.
Okay, let's continue to the part where the doctor asks about other symptoms.
Besides the headache and the exhaustion, are you experiencing any other symptoms, any fever, nausea, or dizziness?
Yes, actually, I've had a slight fever, I think. I checked my temperature last night and it was 37.9, and I felt a little dizzy when I stand up too quickly.
And sore throat or difficulty swallowing?
Yes, my throat is quite sore. Swallowing is a little painful.
Runny nose, blocked nose, cough?
My nose has been blocked for the last few days. No cough, though.
How has your appetite been?
Very low. I haven't felt hungry at all. The thought of food does not appeal to me right now.
And your sleep. You mentioned waking up exhausted. Are you sleeping through the night?
I'm falling asleep okay, but I keep waking up during the night. And when morning comes, it feels like I haven't rested at all. The sleep feels very light.
A few important phrases from this section.
Are you experiencing any other symptoms? The doctor is fishing for information you might not have volunteered. Always answer honestly, even symptoms that seem unrelated or embarrassing. Everything is useful information for a doctor.
Nausea, the feeling that you might vomit, that unsettled, queasy feeling in your stomach. You can also say, I feel sick, or I feel nauseous. all three mean the same thing and all are perfectly natural.
Dizziness, the feeling that you or the room is spinning, or that you might lose your balance, a very common symptom that many people forget to mention because it feels minor.
When I stand up too quickly. This phrase tells the doctor there is a specific trigger for the dizziness. A trigger is the specific action or situation that causes the symptom. Always mention triggers if you notice them.
Difficulty swallowing. This is a specific and important symptom. It means it is painful or hard to swallow food or even saliva. If swallowing becomes very difficult, that is something to tell your doctor immediately.
Appetite. Your desire or interest in eating. Lost appetite means you do not feel hungry even when your body needs food. The thought of food does not appeal to me is a very natural way to describe this.
Light sleep means your sleep is shallow, not deep, not restorative. You sleep, but you do not truly rest. Your body needs deep sleep to recover from illness.
Okay, now let us move into the physical examination. This is when the doctor actually checks your body.
Is everything sounding serious so far, doctor?
I want to examine you properly before I say anything definitive. That way, I can give you an accurate picture. Is that all right?
Of course, yes.
Okay, I'm going to start by taking your blood pressure. Can you roll up your sleeve for me, please?
Sure. Like this?
Perfect. Just relax your arm and try not to tense. Good. Your blood pressure is 118/76. That is perfectly normal. Nothing to concern yourself with there.
That is reassuring. Now I would like to look at your throat. Open your mouth as wide as you can and say ah for me.
Ah.
Your throat is quite red and inflamed. I can see why it is painful to swallow. I'm also going to check your lymph nodes. These are small glands here in your neck. I'm just going to press gently. Let me know if it's tender.
Yes, that left side is definitely sore.
I see. I'm also going to listen to your chest. Take a slow, deep breath in for me, and slowly out. And once more. Good. Your lungs are completely clear. No concerns there at all.
Let us stop here and unpack the examination language.
I want to examine you properly before I say anything definitive. That way, I can give you an accurate picture. Is that all right?
Definitive means certain and final. The doctor is telling you she wants to gather all the information before giving you a conclusion. This is good medical practice.
Roll up your sleeve. Push your sleeve up toward your shoulder to expose your arm. You'll hear this whenever a doctor needs access to your arm for blood pressure or an injection.
Blood pressure, the force at which your blood moves through your body, measured in two numbers separated by the word over. 118/76. A normal reading is approximately 120/80. If your reading is close to this, your blood pressure is healthy.
Nothing to concern yourself with. A very natural and reassuring phrase. It means do not worry about this. This is fine. You'll hear it when results are normal.
Inflamed, red, swollen, irritated. When your throat is inflamed, it looks red and feels sore. Inflammation is your body's response to infection. It means your immune system is working.
Lymph nodes, small glands located in your neck, armpits, and other areas. They are part of your immune system. When you're fighting an illness, they often become swollen and tender.
Tender, in a medical context, means sore and sensitive to touch. Not necessarily a sharp pain, more of a dull soreness when the area is pressed.
Your lungs are completely clear. Wonderful words to hear. Clear means no abnormal sounds, no infection, no fluid, no concerns. When a doctor says your chest is clear, that is excellent news.
Okay, the most important part, the diagnosis and what to do next.
So, what is your verdict, doctor?
Based on everything you've described and the examination, I'm confident you have a viral upper respiratory infection. In simple terms, a virus affecting your nose, throat, and general system. Your symptoms are very typical of this type of infection.
Not the flu?
It could be a mild flu strain or a similar respiratory virus. Without a specific laboratory test, it's difficult to confirm exactly which virus, but here's the important thing. The management is the same regardless.
Management means treatment?
Yes, exactly. Well said. So here's what I recommend. Number 1, rest. I mean proper rest. Your body is working very hard to fight this infection. Every time you push through and stay active, you're taking energy away from your immune system.
I have been trying to work from home still.
I understand, but I would strongly advise against it for the next 2 or 3 days at least. Think of rest as medicine. It's genuinely one of the most effective treatments for a viral infection.
Should I avoid contact with other people?
Yes, your infection is contagious. You can pass it to others through close contact and through the air. So please avoid crowded spaces and close contact with vulnerable people, children and elderly people especially.
What about medication?
I'm writing you a prescription for an anti-inflammatory and a decongestant. The anti-inflammatory will bring down the fever and ease the headache and throat pains significantly. The decongestant will help with the blocked nose.
Do I need antibiotics?
No, and I want to explain why clearly because this is a very common question. Antibiotics are designed to fight bacterial infections. Your infection is viral. Antibiotics have no effect on viruses whatsoever. Taking them unnecessarily can actually damage your health over time by reducing your resistance to them.
That makes sense. I didn't fully understand that before.
Very few people do. It's a very common misunderstanding. Also, I want you to drink plenty of fluids throughout the day. Water, warm herbal teas, clear soups and broths. Staying hydrated is genuinely critical when you have a fever.
How much water, roughly?
At least 2 liters a day. More if your fever is high, because fever causes you to lose fluids through sweating.
And food?
Eat even if you don't feel hungry. Small portions, light meals. Your body needs nutrients to fuel the immune response. Soups, steamed vegetables, plain rice. Nothing heavy.
So much important language in that section. Let's go through the highlights.
Viral upper respiratory infection. Upper respiratory refers to the upper part of your breathing system, your nose, throat, and airways. A viral infection in this area causes symptoms like sore throat, blocked nose, headache, and fever.
Strain, a particular variety or type of a virus. The flu has many different strains. This is why you can get the flu more than once. Different strains are slightly different versions of the same virus.
Management, in medical English, means the overall approach to treating and dealing with a condition. It includes medication, lifestyle changes, rest, and any other measures the doctor recommends.
Anti-inflammatory, medication that reduces inflammation, reduces redness, swelling, and pain. Common anti-inflammatories include ibuprofen.
Decongestant, medication specifically designed to clear a blocked or congested nose. It reduces the swelling in your nasal passages and helps you breathe more easily.
Contagious, able to spread from person to person. If your illness is contagious, you should avoid close contact with others, especially vulnerable people like young children and the elderly.
Vulnerable, at higher risk, more likely to be seriously affected. Young children, elderly people, and people with existing health conditions are considered vulnerable.
Resistance, your body's ability to fight something. If you take antibiotics too often, your body can develop resistance to them. This means the antibiotics stop working effectively when you genuinely need them.
Broth, a thin, clear soup made by simmering vegetables, chicken, or beef in water. Very gentle on the stomach and good for hydration when you're ill.
Okay, let's finish the appointment.
I would like you to come back for a follow-up in 5 to 7 days if you're not feeling significantly better. And if any of your symptoms get considerably worse before then, don't wait. Come in sooner.
What would count as considerably worse?
If your fever rises above 39 degrees Celsius, if you develop chest pain or difficulty breathing, if the headache becomes sudden and severe in a way that feels different from what you've described, any of those things, come in the same day or go to the emergency room.
Okay, I will watch out for those.
Do you have any questions before you go?
Yes. How do I take the medication? How many times a day?
The anti-inflammatory is twice a day, morning and evening, always with food to protect your stomach. The decongestant is once in the morning. Do not take it in the evening as it can interfere with your sleep.
And I collect both from the pharmacy?
Yes, take the prescription to any pharmacy. The pharmacist will go through everything with you and answer any further questions. They are very knowledgeable and very helpful.
Thank you so much, doctor. I genuinely feel calmer just knowing what it is.
That's one of the best parts of this job. Take good care of yourself, rest properly, and I hope you're feeling much better soon.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Take care now.
And that's a complete English doctor's appointment, from the very first knock on the door to the final goodbye.
And nobody panicked, nobody froze, nobody ran out of words.
Because the words were already there, practiced, ready.
Let's pull out a few final phrases from the closing section before the word tour.
Follow-up. A return appointment to check on your progress. Always go to your follow-up. It's how the doctor confirms you are recovering properly.
Considerably worse means noticeably and significantly worse, not just a little bit worse. Much worse. If your condition deteriorates significantly, that is when you need to act quickly.
Emergency room. The department in a hospital for urgent, serious medical situations. Not for general illness, for sudden, severe symptoms that cannot wait for a regular appointment.
Do not take it in the evening as it can interfere with your sleep. Interfere means to disrupt or prevent something from working normally. Some medications interfere with sleep. Always ask your doctor or pharmacist about timing.
And the pharmacist. Do not underestimate the pharmacist. They are medical professionals. If you have questions about your medication after you leave the doctor, the pharmacist is there to help.
Okay, word tour time. 10 essential expressions from today, explained clearly. Yours to keep.
Just listen or repeat after us. Let us begin.
First expression. What brings you in today?
This is the standard opening question from a doctor. It means, why are you here and what is your problem? Your answer should be your main complaint stated directly and clearly.
For example, the doctor smiled and asked, "What brings you in today?" He took a breath and described his symptoms clearly and confidently.
Or, when you hear, "What brings you in today?" do not be shy. List your main symptoms immediately. The doctor needs that information straight away. Repeat. What brings you in today?
What brings you in today?
Slowly. What brings you in today?
Next expression. I have been experiencing.
This phrase introduces a symptom that has been happening continuously over a period of time. It is the most natural and medically clear way to describe ongoing symptoms.
For example, I have been experiencing severe headaches for the past 5 days. The phrase tells the doctor both the symptom and the fact that it is ongoing.
Or, I have been experiencing dizziness every time I stand up. The phrase is precise and immediately useful. Repeat. I have been experiencing.
I have been experiencing.
Take your time. I have been experiencing.
Next expression. It comes and goes.
This phrase describes a symptom that appears and disappears rather than staying constant. It is not always there, but it returns repeatedly.
For example, the pain is not constant. It comes and goes. Sometimes it disappears completely for an hour and then returns quite strongly.
Or, the dizziness comes and goes. It's worse in the morning and usually improves by the afternoon. Repeat. It comes and goes.
It comes and goes.
Slowly. It comes and goes.
Next expression. Inflamed.
Inflamed means red, swollen, and irritated. Inflammation is the body's natural response to infection or injury. It signals that your immune system is responding to something.
For example, the doctor could see that the throat was quite inflamed, red and swollen from the viral infection. She said it explained the pain when swallowing.
Or, the inflamed area was tender, but the doctor said it would reduce significantly with the right medication and rest. Repeat. Inflamed.
Inflamed.
Take your time. Inflamed.
Next expression. Contagious.
Contagious means able to spread from one person to another through contact or through the air. If your illness is contagious, you need to take precautions around other people.
For example, the doctor reminded him that his infection was contagious and advised him to avoid close contact with vulnerable people until his fever had passed.
Or, many respiratory infections are highly contagious in the first few days. Staying home during this period protects both you and the people around you. Repeat, contagious.
Contagious.
Slowly, contagious.
Next expression, prescription.
A prescription is the written instruction from a doctor for specific medication. You take it to a pharmacy and the pharmacist gives you the medicine the doctor has authorized.
For example, the doctor wrote a prescription for 2 medications and reminded him to read the instructions carefully before taking them.
Or, keep your prescription somewhere safe. Some pharmacies ask to keep it on file while others return it to you. Repeat, prescription.
Prescription.
Take your time. Prescription.
Next expression, anti-inflammatory.
An anti-inflammatory is a type of medication that reduces inflammation in the body. It decreases redness, swelling, and pain. It is also often effective at reducing fever.
For example, the doctor prescribed an anti-inflammatory to ease the headache, bring down the slight fever, and reduce the soreness in his throat.
Or, anti-inflammatories should always be taken with food to protect the lining of your stomach. Repeat, anti-inflammatory.
Anti-inflammatory.
Slowly, anti-inflammatory.
Next expression, vulnerable.
Vulnerable means at greater risk, more likely to be seriously affected by illness or harm. In medical contexts, vulnerable people include young children, elderly people, and those with existing health conditions.
For example, the doctor advised him to stay away from vulnerable people while he was contagious, his grandmother and his young nephew in particular.
Or, during illness season, it is especially important to wash your hands frequently around vulnerable members of your family. Repeat, vulnerable.
Vulnerable.
Take your time. Vulnerable.
Next expression, follow-up.
A follow-up is a second appointment after your first one. It allows a doctor to check that you are recovering properly and that the treatment is working.
For example, the doctor asked him to book a follow-up appointment for the following week if he was not feeling significantly better by then.
Or, don't skip your follow-up even if you feel completely better. It confirms your recovery and gives your doctor important information. Repeat, follow-up.
Follow-up.
Slowly, follow-up.
And our last expression today, deteriorate.
To deteriorate means to get worse over time. When a condition deteriorates, it's moving in the wrong direction, worsening rather than improving.
For example, he had hoped the illness would pass on its own, but after 5 days, it had only deteriorated. That was when he decided to make a doctor's appointment.
Or, if your condition deteriorates significantly rather than improving after a few days of treatment, contact your doctor immediately. Do not wait. Repeat, deteriorate.
Deteriorate.
Take your time. Deteriorate.
That was our word tour today. 10 expressions that are not just English vocabulary, they're practical tools that could genuinely help you in one of the most important real-life situations you'll ever face.
Keep them. Practice them. Say them out loud in your room today until they feel natural in your mouth.
Because the goal is not just to understand them when you hear them. The goal is to be able to produce them naturally and clearly when you need them in real life.
And now you have something that most English learners do not have. You have walked through a complete doctor's appointment before you ever needed it.
You know the opening question and how to answer it. You know how to describe your symptoms with precision. You know what happens during an examination and what the words mean.
You know the difference between a viral and a bacterial infection. You know what a prescription is and how to ask about your dosage.
You know what to say, what to listen for, and what questions to ask.
And that preparation is not small thing.
It is genuinely not, because when you're unwell and nervous and sitting in front of a doctor in a language that isn't your native one, preparation is everything.
It's the difference between leading that appointment feeling confused and worried and leaving feeling informed, calm, and in control of your own health.
And you deserve to leave feeling informed, calm, and in control. Every single time.
So go practice. Describe your symptoms out loud. Say the phrases until they feel like yours.
Because the English you practice today is the English that will be there for you when it matters most.
If today's episode helped you feel more prepared for real-life English, please like it, subscribe to the English Leap podcast, and share it with someone who is living, studying, or traveling in an English-speaking environment.
This kind of English is not optional for them. It's essential, and this episode is a gift they will genuinely thank you for.
This is Mia.
And this is Jason.
Wait,
What?
I said it backwards.
You did. Let's fix that. This is Mia,
And this is Jason.
and you've been listening to the English Leap podcast.
Bye.
Bye. Take care of yourselves. And if you're not feeling well today, we hope you feel so much better very soon. Your progress doesn't end here. To continue advancing your English skills, click on the next video or explore the additional videos we've thoughtfully selected for you.